Hey guys, it's Frances, and I have a set of gel nail polish that I want to share with you. I'm going to swatch as well as do a review. I got this set on Amazon, and this is UV light cured, so you will need a lamp to cure them. It comes with those little tabs so that you can swatch it. They are all 12 milliliters. They are all thermal polishes. They are AZUREBEAUTY, I don't think I mentioned that. And they are all packed with glitter, so if you love glitter, this is definitely the set for you. If you do not like glitter, then this is definitely not the set for you, because they are all jellies with glitter. And here is the first one. It's T25, and in its cold state it is this really pretty deep teal color towards a blue, and it has all of these hex glitters and micro glitters running through it. There are some holographic micro glitters running through it as well, scattered holographic. And this is my first coat. After each coat, I'm going to cure in a light for 30 seconds. And as you can see, once it cures, it's in its warm state, and its warm state is that beautiful limey green color, and the glitters show up in a different way when it's in its warm state. And I missed the second coat, but there are 3 coats. I went ahead and did 3 coats for all of these, just because I felt like it helped with building up opacity as well as the glitter. And there this is in its full cool state, and now in its warm state. And there's a really big transition with this particular polish. It's definitely a dramatic transition. I'm going to do half and half for you so you can see how dramatic the transition is. And here is my nails. As it was room temperature in my house, the free edge was showing off the cooler, whereas the my body temperature is warmer, so what was attached to my body is warmer. And here is the next polish, and it is T26, and in its cold state it is that purple color. It's got those same kind of hex glitters and micro glitters running through it as in T25, and there it is in its warm state after I've cured it. And again, this is a cure for 30 seconds, and I'm doing 3 coats. I'm going to do 3 coats for all of the polishes, and the swatch photos have a top coat as well, but they're still glossy without. They just have a tacky layer if you don't cure them. And here is my 3rd coat for this one. And I felt like it built up opacity really nicely with a 3rd coat, and it was a little, sometimes in the warm state it could be a little streaky on the 2nd coat, so I really wanted to go with a 3rd, and there it is in its warm state, and you can see the glimpse of some of those holographics. And this was another one that had a pretty decent dramatic transition. There it is in its cold, and now in its warm. And it's beautiful in both, if you ask me. I was having a hard time keeping the warm state. I think it was a little chillier in my house on this day. Not all the swatches were taken on the same day. And there it is after I'd been wearing it a little while. And this is T27, which is the 3rd polish. And this one is, I'm not even sure what's going on with this one. This one is kind of a warmer purple color in its cold phase. And it's got those hex glitters again running through it, plus there's a micro gold shimmer running through it as well, and some of the little holographic glitters. There's a lot going on with this polish. And in its warm state, as you can see, this is the 2nd coat. Its warm state is that beautiful light tealy blue color. And here's the 3rd coat. And again, it deepens up the opacity as well as keeps it from being streaky, particularly in its warm phase. And then I'm going to go ahead, make sure I got everything on there, and cure that. I think this one was the most interesting one. Now, I don't think that the transition on this one was as dramatic as the first 2, but it is a very cool combination. It was having a hard time getting it to switch to the cold phase here. But there it is, after I've been wearing it a little while. Next up is T38. And the next 3 polishes are different than the first 3, but they still have glitter in them. These actually have micro glitters running through them, and this one in its cold state is a pink color, But as I'm swatching it, you'll see it turns almost immediately into its warm state. And then after I cure it, it's definitely in its warm state. So I'm coming in with my second coat here. And it just packs on, this is like sick with glitter. It just packs on a ton of glitter, and it's really gives it really neat depth. The 3 coats, here's the third coat. And like you'll see, that's so cool to watch. That transition, it just immediately goes to the warm. It was very warm in my house this day. I think these swatches took place over like 5 days, and the weather changed like 3 times as I was doing the swatches. And there it is in its warm state. It's not a very dark pink, but it is a beautiful pink. And then in its light state, it is clear with all of those little glitters running through it. And there it is swatched, and you'll see that transition is also not that dramatic a transition, but still very beautiful. Here's T46, and this one is a gorgeous bright blue in its warm or cool state. And again, this one's starting to shift a little to its warm state as I'm applying it. In its warm state, it's not completely clear. It's a very, very, very pale clear blue. So it's like a clear with a blue tinge to it, if that makes any sense at all. And here's the second coat. And again, it packs on all that glitter and just deepens it so that it's not streaky. And I'm going to come in again with my third coat. Again, for all of these polishes, I'm just going to say it again. I'm curing 30 seconds in between each coat. And here's that third coat. And there it is at room temperature in my home. And here it is at its cool state, which is a nice, like a cobalt blue. Or not quite a cobalt blue, it's like a grayish blue. And then in its cold state, it looks to be, I guess because of all the glitters in it, it looks to be almost silver. And there it is. And it's swatched. There are some gold glitters running through, micro glitters running through it as well, I believe. And T58, this is our last one, and swatched in its cold state, it is a red color. It's like a warm pinky red. And here it is with the first coat. And you cure it in its cold, in its warm state, it is clear. Again, it's got those silver and gold micro glitters running through it, and some holographic glitters that catch the light in a beautiful way. I posted this one on my Instagram just recently, so if you're not following me on Instagram, just hop on over and check that out. And here is the last coat, and again, it's going to pack on those glitters and make sure that my coats are not streaky. And then I will cure that for 30 seconds, and there it is. It was chilly in my house this day, so there it is cold, and I'm gonna have a hard time getting it to stay warm, because like I said, it was chilly, and as soon as those wet nails hit the air, it wants to go cold again. But the transition is really cool on this one, and pretty darn dramatic on this one. And there it is. I've been wearing it a little while, and you can see all those silver and gold glitters plus the holographic glitters. All in all, I think that these polishes were really great quality. The transitions were great. They cured very nicely. The brushes were the perfect size. I was able to put it on without making a mess. I really enjoy these polishes. My favorite probably is the purple to pink one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.